Hello and welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jenn. All right, so this has been a really big week. I've got a lot to share and talk about today, and I've gotten a lot of new followers this week because, like I said, I've got a lot to talk about. So I just want to thank everyone who has subscribed. Hello, Michelle. I want to thank everyone who has subscribed this week from the Soulful Revolution community. I appreciate it more than you will ever know. All right, so before we get started, I just want to go ahead and do the breathing work and the invocation to call in the spirit team. Because like I said, I've got a lot of information that's already been coming into me. I feel like that there is some powerful messages that are going to come out because I'm getting it just from everything around me right now. Like I have just kind of blown away at the energy. So let's go ahead and close our eyes and take 3 deep breaths. All right, so breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in my angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. All right. So, like I said, as I'm sitting here, I'm just getting messages just all around me, just from everything. The first thing that I was just kind of looking at around me are I've got crystals just around my table, and I was drawn to this one. It's the pyrite, so it's fool's gold. And I was just really sitting and looking at it and watching it just kind of like shimmer in the light. And it was just absolutely beautiful. I just like got mesmerized by it. And as I was just holding it in my hand and just looking at it, and just remembering, like, it's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. It's like, it's not the real thing. It's not important. But yet it's still, like, it captured my attention, and it still had so much value in it that just because the rest of the world doesn't see, that it has the beauty that it has, doesn't remove that it has the value. And just because you found the value in it and you have that appreciation for it, and the rest of the world doesn't see it yet, doesn't mean that you were wrong about it either. Like that, like that's just that's the biggest part that was hitting me. It's just like, fool's gold is not considered valuable, but yet, like, it's got so much beauty. So I pulled out my book. I've got this paper that came with this. It was a box for Pisces. I got this for a gift. And so in this, it tells what each of these stones were for. So pyrite is great at boosting confidence, enabling Pisceans to achieve their goals and reach their ultimate potential. So, I think that that's pretty cool that I've had that just sitting out around my table here, just because I think it's beautiful. Even though I know, like I said, fool's gold is not really valuable, I can still appreciate its beauty. But I love that it said, it's great for boosting confidence. Another one that was in this box was the orange calcite. This increases courage needed to forge new paths into deeper meanings of life. And so, like, that's the courage over here. My very favorite one that came in that box was this little teeny tiny one. I don't know if I can get it to where you can even see it. This is it's a meteorite. So I love the message that came with this. This meteorite fragment from a shooting star was found in Argentina and hit Earth more than 4,000 years ago. Its name literally translates to field of heavens. Holding it during meditation can lift your vibrations by galactic proportions and encourage cosmic awakenings. It reinforces the idea that you really are the creator of your own universe, and that peace, joy, and love are not only well deserved, but already exist within your realm of being. May all your wishes come true. I mean, just this little teeny tiny stone. And I love it. I love that it came, from outer space. I love that it just kind of represents that starseed connection to me. And then another one that I have around my table is this one. It's the angel light. I just think it's gorgeous. So those things were already kind of just inspiring me and giving me messages. And so I'm just feeling like there's just a lot of energies coming in this week. And so we do have some big astrology happening this week. And so when I was thinking about what I was going to talk about yesterday, the Mars-Pluto conjunction that is happening on February 14th, I just thought, buckle up for this one because my dog is barking. I'm sorry. Okay, so you've got Mars is the energy of war and Pluto is the energy of transformation, and they're coming together at 0 degrees Aquarius on Valentine's Day, February 14th. And so I looked up, what does this conjunction represent? So it's fierce determination, unwavering drive for success. To me, that is the divine masculine energy, because Mars also represents the masculine energy. And Pluto is that transformation. And to me, like I've already been seeing this Mars-Pluto conjunction being that transformation happening in that masculine energy. But also for that conjunction, personal relationships may wobble. So like you need to be very, very careful on that day. So something that I was reading about that was saying about harness your power for good. So all of that fierce determination and unwavering drive for success, you can use that for your benefit. Like there's a way to balance it. You just don't want to trample all over people with that energy. So that's happening on Wednesday, February 14th. And then right behind it, Venus and Pluto will go conjunct, but they don't go the 0 degree Aquarius conjunct until the 17th on Saturday. So the Venus-Pluto conjunction, that will bring in deeper understanding of values, awareness of power dynamics and manipulation in relationships, heightened creativity and self-expression, heightened spiritual connections, and increased intuition. So that represented just the feminine energy to me. And so I had already been saying that I felt like that was going to be the transformation to the feminine. So like you've got, the transformation to the masculine happening first, and then just right behind it, the transformation coming in for the feminine. So this is going to be a powerful week. You've got like that one power, at the middle, and then it's going to follow into the emotions at the end. So just like buckle up. Another messages that were coming in were, I got several angel numbers were coming to me that I wanted to talk about as well. So I've got the angel number 1033, 144, and 1144. Those numbers have been nonstop, especially 144 has been so loud. I mean, just probably for the last month, that one has just been just screaming at me. And I looked up just some quick references of what these meanings to these numbers are. So 144 is starseed energy. I had already been sort of connecting it. Every time I saw it, I just kept thinking of the 144,000 that the Bible talks about. Just that was what always came to my head. And my understanding that is coming from that is the star seeds, that is the star seeds. And I don't know that I'm thinking the literal 144,000. I'm thinking that it actually is connected to biology. I don't remember where I saw that, but it was something about your DNA, something in your DNA was the 144,000 connection that I got with that. But I think that the DNA is the star seed DNA. So that's the connection to me, is the 144 is the star seed energy, is light workers. They are here to help raise the vibration of the planet and raise humanity's consciousness by waking up souls, by sharing sacred knowledge. And so many of you on the spiritual path, I mean, this is what you are. I don't know if you've recognized it yet, but you are a star seed. You are a light worker. Another number that has been loud was 1033. So 1033 represents creativity, self-expression, and divine guidance. It reminds us to trust in our abilities and stay focused on our goals. So I feel like that this week's energies with those Pluto conjunctions is actually going to help boost that very thing, that very part of our life, the creativity, the self-expression. And then the 1144, it's an assurance from your guardian angels that you will have a promising and successful future. It also indicates impending spiritual metamorphosis. And so, like, that's what I've just continued to say about the whole Pluto energy that's been happening, just this shift that's coming in. And it came in with a force, in January, just that January 20th is when it moved into Aquarius. And then we've got these other planets, coming in, helping to bring that transformation and like the heart chakra opening that I just keep seeing. And so that's the message of the 1144 to me, is just that spiritual metamorphosis. That's still the heart chakra opening that I just keep feeling. All right, so I'm going to start pulling some cards. I'm going to pull cards with my Angels and Auras Oracle and the Divine Masters. Oops. All right, and then we'll pull some tarot after that. All right. Let's see what messages the angels have for us this week. All right. Okay, we have Zedekiel, purple, destiny, pride, conscious, forgiveness. So we have some destined moments coming up. All right. Your desires are within reach. Faith, patience, excitement, relief. Your desires are within reach. Destiny. Wow. Divine magic, wishes, goals, dreams, accomplishment. Oh my goodness. Something big is coming. Something big is coming. Let's see. Zedekiel. That is the number 12 card, and 12 is a very spiritual number. Let's see. Archangel Zedekiel's name means the righteousness of God. He is often thought of as the archangel of memory, but he is much more than just the ginkgo biloba of the, I don't know what that said, I can't read that, of the angelic realm. Zedekiel is also known as an archangel who can help you discover and act upon your divine life purpose. He can empower your self-confidence to take charge and assist you in leaping over any obstacles. Ready to reclaim your personal freedom? Zedekiel is there to help you. By the way, he is also the archangel of forgiveness should you need any assistance with forgiving yourself or others. Purple is the color of leadership and destiny. Whenever purple is present in an aura, the message is that you're exactly where you need to be. Even if it's a challenging situation, this is part of your divine plan. When one is surrounded by purple, they are natural leaders. It signifies a genuine curiosity about the world and a desire to create justice for all. So some of you are going to be stepping into leadership, but I mean, it's that destiny, that was the one that I just like connected to the strongest out of that. It's just some very destined, fated moments are in our path this week. Your desires are within reach. Okay. Great news. You're almost there. It's inevitable in the journey of life to have challenges and little speed bumps that may slow you down or muddy your enthusiasm. You may have heard the old saying, don't quit right before miracles happen. And it's the message of this card. What you want is coming to you. Just keep going. Color activation, pink and red. The color pink is magnifying your self-worth. You deserve all the bounties of the universe has to offer. Magical red energy is helping you to step into the flow of the divine. This powerful combination will open any and every door that presents itself to you. So whatever it is that you have been waiting for, I think it's coming. It is right here in sight. All right, so divine magic, and I think some of you have probably given up on that at this point. Let's see, divine magic. This is a magical time in your life where wishes really can come true. However, it's important that you be able to visualize exactly what you're dreaming of. It may be a good time to journal about what you want to manifest, or perhaps a vision board would help you organize your energy and create clarity for your heart's desire. We encourage you to dream big. This is not a time to just hope for a free cup of tea. Aspire to ideas and concepts that would change your life in a magical way. Divine magic is not just about your thoughts, it's about your feelings. Joyful emotions bring wonderful outcomes. Allow yourself to feel the magic. So, the visualizing what you want, it was connecting me. Okay, so the big event that I had this week was getting to go live, not live, but getting to have a video go on the Soulful Revolution YouTube channel. And so I got to be in front of way more people than I have ever been ever in my life, which was terrifying but exciting at the same time. So the night before, like, I remembered going when I went. Let me get this straight before I. Okay. For New Year's, I went to an event that Jen Huber was doing, Shaman Jen Huber, in Atlanta, where we were setting our intentions for the new year. And so, like, the night before this video posted, that was reminded to me, that moment was reminded to me of setting the intentions for the year, what it was I was wanting. And as part of that ceremony, we got to stand inside of a huge singing bowl. And while we were in the singing bowl, we were setting our intentions, and Jen would bang the bowl and it would align us, to the energies. And while I was in that bowl, and I'm setting my intentions for the life that I'm wanting, to create, the song "She Will Be Loved" was what was playing. And it was like I just felt like all of my guides were just pouring their love all over me and reminding me that I do have something to share, with this world. Like, I've always been very afraid of my voice, very afraid to put myself out there. I found out in 2022 that I am autistic. And so, like, that was a huge block for me for, the majority of my life. And for me to do what I did this week, that was huge. That was huge. And so, I mean, I just, like I said, I just got really reminded of being in that singing bowl and all of the love that was being poured on me, just that was reminding me that when I put myself out there, that the right people are going to see me. The right people are going to show up. They're going to understand me. When I shine my light, my people will see that. They will understand that, And so I think that was the power of that moment. that was the gift of that moment, is just really seeing, that all of that fear that has held me back for so long, the fear of my own voice, the fear of being seen and perceived by others, and what their, reactions to me are going to be. That was just, I overcame a lot. I overcame a lot in that moment. So I'm thankful for that gift and that opportunity. All right, so let's pull some cards from the Divine Masters. All right. One thing that kept coming out was that my reading style is very different from, I guess, traditional readers. And I'm still trying to understand what that meant, like how I'm so different. And I mean, I think that one is because my perspective is very different just because of the autism. There's only, I think, 2% of the world, is autistic. So, I mean, that gives me a very different kind of perspective of the world. So I think that that's one thing that makes me different. But I'm still trying to figure out like what it was exactly they were talking about. All right. So what messages do we have from the Divine Masters? Mary Magdalene. I did a reading for myself yesterday, and Mary Magdalene came out. The message of Mary Magdalene is just beautiful. Like, it is just, Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. All right. Mary Magdalene. She's going to try to make me cry, I think. You're having spiritual nope. Sorry. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you're being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universe's plan. You have a strong desire to share what you have learned. It's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because putting yourself out there can leave you open to scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing that you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take time to reflect on what you have overcome and see this experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your Creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. So, I mean, that just followed up exactly what I just said anyways. And like I said, it was a strong, powerful message to me in my personal reading last night. And it's just still speaking volumes. Now it's just about putting yourself out there and just that knowing that when you're doing it in that right energy, when you're, your authenticity, the right people are going to see that. And, the ones who don't see that, those aren't your people. You don't have to worry about those people. All right, so Ishtar. Inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. Information is being revealed to you, and it's important to listen, especially as there's a good chance it will bring a war between your head and your heart. You're being guided to listen to your heart, the part of you that makes decisions based on what feels best rather than what makes sense. You may have to take a decision that makes you feel like you're losing out, but in fact will lead you to a feeling of finding treasure or even feeling treasured. You're being encouraged to seek truth now. Even if it is challenging or difficult, it is important to honor it. The truth will prevail, whether it be now or in the future. You're being guided to save yourself emotional strain and also time by allowing what needs to be shared, said, felt, and communicated in order to be more connected to your heart and ultimately for the highest good of all. So I think that there is some difficult conversations that are going to need to happen just based off of what this said right here. You're being guided to save yourself emotional strain and also time by allowing what needs to be shared, said, felt, and communicated in order to be more connected to your heart. So, I think that that's going to be big this week about making sure that you're coming, and especially on Wednesday, make sure that you're coming from here with any of those messages. Make sure that they are just like love, no matter like how difficult the message is. Make sure that you have it just here in love, because on Wednesday for sure the energies are going to be right for you to just destroy each other. And that's, some cases it might be what's needed, but I don't think, overall that's what we need to do with that energy. I think we need to use it to get us to where we want to go, not destroy what, we've been, trying to build. All right. Let's start pulling some tarot. I'm going to use the Souls on Fire. All right. So I'm just going to start with 3 cards, just the energy of the week, and we'll go from there. All right. It is really powerful, isn't it? My goodness. I didn't expect all that one. Whew. But like I said, as I was sitting here just getting ready, just the messages were coming from everywhere. I was just feeling it all over. And it's beautiful energy. All right. So, what is coming at us this week? All right. 6 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so the 6 of Cups is that past life connection. It's that past life soulmate connection. So that is likely someone from the past is going to be popping back up into your life this week. Page of Pentacles is manifesting in a new opportunity. So that's kind of what I think that is, this reconnection is going to be about, is that one, they've been manifesting this. They want to reconnect with you. They want a new opportunity with you. And then the 7 of Pentacles is about, a fresh start. It's about building something new together. So tell me more about this fresh start. We've got the Ace of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, and Judgment. So the Ace of Pentacles is a new opportunity. So they are, making an offer to you. And the offer is the 6 of Pentacles. It's about a more balanced connection, a more balanced relationship. Because in this card, you see you've got somebody literally like begging the other, for time, money, attention, whatever. That is not a healthy relationship. A healthy relationship, we're both standing side by side as equals. And so this is the opportunity, is to now be in that balanced connection. And judgment is that's, needing to make a decision. It's a judgment call, and it's a crossroads. All right. So, what do we have to look forward to about this connection? We have the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Cups it's a lot of opportunities, but it also is confusion, because sometimes when you have too many options in front of you, it's really hard to make a decision. With the 8 of Cups, I'm afraid it might take you off path, is what I'm because with the Five of Pentacles too, the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles together, it's taken off path, but then the card right after it is the Five of Pentacles, feeling left out in the cold. So I think that you need to be cautious, with whatever the decision is that you're making with this. I think you need to spend a lot of time weighing these options. What does the situation look like in 1 week? We have the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is a new connection. It's a new relationship. The Ten of Pentacles, that is the spiritual material abundance. So I feel like this connection, there is a possibility here for, happiness, complete happiness, abundance. And this King of Cups, that King of Cups keeps coming out. But that's the emotional intelligence, highly compassionate. You may have a lot of opportunities. That's kind of like, because I'm getting a little bit confused just as I'm looking, with that card in front of me, that's probably why. But I think that you may have a lot of things coming at you this week. I don't think that you need to actually make a actual decision this week just because of everything that's kind of shifting around. Take your time with this. All right, let me see. What other questions might I have? Follow your heart. Truth prevails. Follow your heart. I think that's going to be the most important part of this week right here. Follow your heart. Stay connected to your heart. All right. I'm going to pull a couple of cards from the Art of Manifestation Oracle, just to see what guidance for bringing in our manifestations. Okay. Take a time out. Give yourself permission to stop. Sometimes we just need to slow down and rest up. Yet so often we keep pushing and pushing, even though there are clear signs that we should stop. Taking a time out now will allow you to replenish your energy and return revitalized with an abundance of focused energy. So I think that that's part of the connection of what I was just saying about not just rushing that decision, taking time, to really process, the information that's being brought to you. Self-care. Self-care is not an act of selfishness. It's an act of consciousness. This card invites you to prioritize your own self-care. This may feel selfish to you, but in truth, when you attend to your own needs with love and care, you create an inner wealth that radiates into the world, impacting positively on all that you come in contact with. So something that I started doing a couple of years ago was I get myself Valentine's. So I have, just this expectation of how I think Valentine's is supposed to go. And I started getting let down, because I wasn't having that met. And I just kind of came to the realization, why can't I do that for myself? If I think that I should get flowers, if I think that I should get chocolate, if I think I should get, just whatever, why can't I do that for myself? And so I did. I started buying myself those flowers. And I even buy myself a Valentine's card, that is just love, poured out to me. So I think that that's important. And I think that the reason why I can feel good about doing that is because I'm still buying for all the other people too. I'm still showing my love, spreading the love out. I'm not just keeping it here. I think that that's, the difference between what we think, of self-care being selfishness, is that you're doing it for yourself and still giving it out. And synchronicity. Are seemingly random coincidences showing up in your life? This card asks you to listen to the signs and take them seriously. You are tuning into the universal energy of greater collective consciousness, and these synchronicities are arriving in your world to guide you. Listen, so pay attention to the signs and messages that are coming in from all around you. Like I said, this morning, I was already kind of getting just all around me, things were giving me messages. So pay attention, and you have to be present. And you can't be here, all the time in order to see all of these synchronicities. You have to be present. All right, so I'm going to stop there. But thank you all for just, everybody that has been part of the comments, watching everything. Thank you. Just thank you. This has been, like I said, a really big week. I put myself out there in big ways, big, scary ways. And, I survived. I survived. All right. Thank you, guys. I'll see you next time. Bye.